Beautiful signs, welcome to Chaldean star. There's nothing, absolutely nothing, like a mutable sign. Gemini, Sagittarius, Virgo, Pisces. Okay? So let's get straight into it. This is for the week of the 24th to 30th. Moon, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus, Saturn, the Sun. Sun, Moon, and rising signs. Okay? Sorry if the video cuts out. This phone has to be upgraded. Let's get right into it. For every planet that I mentioned, I will pull a card for, and then areas in your life. Let's get straight to it. First, we're going to pull Earth, how you're nurturing yourself, right? Tower in reverse. So there's some sort of situation, right, in totality that has happened that was catastrophic, but it has not yet happened. It's like it's almost there, but it hasn't happened yet. And this is giving you something, right? As it hasn't exploded or burst, or maybe you dodged it or something. There's something that you haven't dealt with or that hasn't happened that you can see that is giving you something. It's almost like you're nurturing yourself from a situation that almost can happen, right? Let's see how you are feeling and the emotional stance. We have the Six of Swords in the moon position. How you feel. It's like, I need to transition. I need to go ahead and shift. Connect with someone new or someone that can get me through, right? And it seems as though you are doing this and you're able to adapt well to the situation emotionally. It's like, this feels good. I like how this is moving. It's flowing very well. It's great conversation too, right? So it's almost as if you're dodging some sort of bullet. And for some reason, this sort of situation that you're dodging or you're not having to deal with is giving you so much for some reason. Six of Swords in the moon position. Let's see what Mars is looking like. We had the Ace of Wands. So you're getting a lot of enthusiasm to get physical. I'm getting into this. I'm doing this. You might sit down, do something. You get up, you want to go do this. You want to go do that. It's like, because the Ace of Wands is in the Mars, meaning you're taking a lot of initiative in the physical world. You know, you get real physical with someone, but you're friends, you're cool, you're just talking, right? You're opening the door for people, or you're just, trying new foods, you're working on something. You're getting real physical because that fire is there. It's coming. It's like, I feel it today, right? You feel it this week. And that's what it's looking like for you in Mars position. A lot of people see you as someone who is, in their natural energy and getting their spark back, right? The Ace of Wands in the Mars position. Mercury position, we have the Star card in reverse. So how you're thinking, it's like, the world doesn't seem so hopeful for some reason. Or you're looking at it in a very logical way. There's not too much hope in the world. You may see a lot of people that don't look so hopeful in life, and this is driving your thoughts. You may not express too much because you don't see too much hope in the world, right? So you may not communicate, but really with so much or too many people, right? Because you're not really thinking about the direction. You may not think about the direction. And this may not you may not express too much because you're not thinking about where you're going. You're just thinking about dealing with something, or you're getting a lot from something and you're getting a lot of passion to get it. So you're having a lot of fun. You may not be thinking about the direction, or you may be thinking about the direction. You may be thinking about that, but it might not be the right direction, right? So just keep that in mind. And you'll know if it's the right direction if you're able to express more, okay? Let's see. Jupiter position, right? So let's see how the experience is going. So we have the Lovers in reverse. So you're going to be learning a lot about a connection that you're in with somebody, okay? With the Lovers in reverse here, you're going to be learning, and I do apologize if the camera freezes. I really wish I could fix that. But you have the Lovers in reverse. So this is basically you in the Jupiter position. So you're going to be learning a lot about how you're going to be learning a lot about a connection that you're in. This connection could be like, you may be thinking that you may be too self-righteous about the connection, or the person that you're in the connection with, you're learning how self-righteous they are, how much they can just be really brash or just over domineering, just controlling too much or something like that. And you're learning this, right? And this is connected to this situation. And as you're learning this, you may even took a loss, but you're gaining so much for some reason at this period of time, because for some reason your passion is lit. It's still there, and you're learning a lot about this connection. So there's two connections that I see you getting into. Something that's helping you, right? And you could be in something that you're getting out of and learning from, right? Let's see what the Jupiter position is. I mean, Venus position, right? So whoever that you know, love interest and who you're connected with like that is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, meaning that they're not patient in their practical matters. The things that are going on in their world physically, money, you know, food, you know, just physical things, stuff like that, things that are practical, routine, stuff like that. So with the Queen of Pentacles here in the Venus position, this person may be settling for less a lot at this moment because they're just not patient enough in their situation, right? And they're probably not patient with you, but they don't know that you're going through something. And they also don't know that you're actually doing pretty well in a situation right now, right? But this person is impatient and they're not really looking to do nothing but drain you at this moment, right? But this is because of how they're feeling at this time. And their emotions are strictly on the practical, meaning how they feel is based upon how much money they have, or what they ate today, or what they're doing, right? With the Venus here, let's see what Saturn is. Let's see what your status is looking like, how it may be increasing. We have the Three of Swords in reverse, right? A lot of Libra energy here, right? So how your status is looking, it's like you may be having to pull some strings, right? But your status is going to look a lot better this week because, yeah, over there, I believe so, by the elevator on the side of it, yeah. Yeah, on the right side. Yeah, after the red elevator. Keep going. Yeah. Anyway, so your status is going to look a lot better, even though you may have to pull some strings. Do apologize for that. I think so, yeah. You may have to pull some strings a little bit to get your status to look better, but ultimately what's going to happen is like you're going to be seen as someone who has gotten over a situation, right? Okay, yeah, he good. He ain't worried about that. He or she ain't worried about it. She ain't even worried about that no more. You know what I'm saying? Like how you talk and communicate is going to be like, he good. Everything's straight. It ain't even that serious. I guess so, yeah. I don't know, but I know that's where they go. I see people go over there. All right. So that's what it's looking like. Your status is like, yeah, it's like, it's all good. He ain't on that no more. It's chill and woo woo. Or he or she chilling because how they feel about, you know, the communication or the situation isn't the same. You know, they let it go, or he or she let it go. You know, it's like that. And that's how your status is looking. Cool. Right? It's cooling. And you're achieving this, but you may have to do some things to get it like that. You may have to, you know, you might have to be the one who has to mend it, you know? That's what it's looking like. It may be like you have to mend it. And that may be the situation that you might not want to go through, but for some reason you mending it, right, is how allowing you to get a lot from it, you know? It's like you're going through the situation that it's not really that bad because you're able to dodge it, and for some reason you knowing that or feeling that physically is giving you a lot of energy. You know, you just might not be having a lot of hope. You might not your thoughts aren't really hopeful, and it might not be the best direction, but it's a direction, and that's what's decent, I guess, right now. All right, so let's see what we have for the Sun. All right, so ultimately how you're being seen as someone at the Four of Pentacles, which is someone who is like, this week you'll be like the person like people can always go to, right? That's open practically, you know? Hey, can you help me with this? All right, cool, because you got enough, you stable. Yo, what's up with you? Yo, what's good? Hey sis, you know, whatever. It's like, you know, you ruled that. People come around you because, you know, they can connect with you, you know? They can laugh with you, get a little physical with you, you know, connect with you like that. Things of this sort. They may be able to do business with you a little bit, or just, you know, they just feel secure around you. And this is what people like. They feel secure around you. And you're going to be ruling that. You don't have to pull no strings, or you don't have to make people do that. People just feel secure around you. And this is your identity this week, right? This is the identity that you will be gaining in a sense, right? This is like your identity will increase in this way. So like, yeah, it's like you're more of this person. You know, you have more of this identity to you for who this resonates with. All right, so let's see. Sun, let's see what we have for Pluto. All right, so how you empower yourself is the Empress. Empress in Pluto position. The more you create, the more you get creative. The more you put that juicy energy into your life and everything that you do, the more that you're going to empower yourself, have more for yourself, feel more empowered, more confident to the core, right? I did this, I created this, and stuff like that. You're also going to be looking better the more you create, the more you spice up your life. It's going to sort of like empower everything in your life. I see that going in. Looking well. Let's see what Neptune is looking like, the Ace of Pentacles. So I see this sort of dreamy, or this dream that you may have of you just receiving acknowledgement or good rewards or good things, tangible stuff that can just benefit your life in any way because it's just that good, you know? Let me fix that camera. That's what I'm seeing with the Ace of Pentacles here. So it's like you dream of just receiving something great. And I see that dream coming in. That's what I see manifesting in here. I see that just falling in, you know? That's great. And then we have Uranus. That's going to give you more of a dream, more of a good thing, like just going to make your life better. And we have the Knight of Cups in the Uranus position. This video is a little longer than it's supposed to be, but in the Uranus position, we have the Knight of Cups, which is you standing out more as a person who can express their emotions, right? The more you express how you feel, the more you stand out and be an individual in your community, right? Versus you being more of a person who is rebellious in your community because you're expressing how you feel, you're getting it off your chest, people feel you. So it's like the more you do this, the more you're connecting, the more you're standing out and being original in the community. Yeah, but he chilling though. Or yeah, she's cool though. You know, yeah, she was a little like this, but it's cool. And this is what's going on, right? The more you express your emotions. So, mutable signs, I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it resonates. And until next time, I'll catch you in the next reading later.